American Urban Radio Networks.
Penn State University finds itself amidst a firestorm involving allegations of child molestation against former assistant coach Jerry Sandusky. Sandusky allegedly molested several underage boys over a period of several years on school grounds. In the wake of these allegations, head coach Joe Paterno has been fired. We took it to the court of public opinion to find out what football fans thought of the allegations and the firing of Joe Paterno. Do you feel it's fair that Joe Paterno lost his job behind what happened with Sandusky and the molestation charge?
Well, yeah, I think it's very fair because it's if it was anybody else, they would have put him under the jail and everything like that. So him just losing his job isn't really that bad. He's set for life because, you know, college coaches make a lot of money.
The man is he's a good coach. He knows how to handle them young kids. And I don't think he had nothing to do with all this corruption. They wanted to get rid of him because he was old. When you hit certain age, they want to get rid of you.
Do you think when Paterno found out he should have fired Sandusky?
Yes, he should have fired him. Anybody play with little kids ought to be shot.
I mean, if you're going to do your job, do your job. Leave these kids alone. I just think that it's just disgusting that someone would want to do that. I mean, it mentally, it messes up the children down the line. And I just really feel that that school should be sued.
I don't know if it's fair that he lost his job, but I know that he's just as culpable as anybody else because he should know something about it. He's been there that long.
I'm pretty upset by it all. I think that, first, I don't want to take nothing away from the children and what happened to them. That's horrible to take advantage of that situation. But I'm upset by them getting rid of Coach Paterno. I think that just tarnishes his name and his career, that he's dedicated himself to Penn State and the university.
Do you think that it was fair that Joe Paterno got let go because of what happened with Sandusky?
Yes, I do, because he was aware of what was going on, and instead of doing something about it, they covered it up just to save the university's name.
Well, I believe that Joe Paterno probably should have retired rather than getting fired because he was at fault for not speaking up against what happened, but I believe it was kind of also out of his hands, and maybe some other people should have spoken up earlier and not really pointed the finger mostly at him.
I think it's fair. I think they've been holding on to this for quite some time. You know, this is, if you spot somebody doing something like that, it's really about a child molestation issue. And if you're anybody, you should be envisioning yourself as a father of that child, especially if you're in an educational organization. And this is somebody he worked with. This is somebody he was close to.
Joe Paterno exits Penn State with 409 wins, the most for any head coach in Division I history, only passing the late, great Eddie Robinson of the Grambling State Tigers. Megan Hill, AURN.com.
American Urban Radio Networks is Urban America's radio leader.